Traditional foods around the world can surprise, delight, and sometimes even shock us. But African cuisine, it takes boldness and unique flavors to an entirely new level. In today's video, we'll explore some of the most shocking traditional foods from across the African continent. From crispy termites to spicy bushmeat, we're diving deep into Africa's most surprising culinary delights. And you might just find a few that you dare to try yourself. Are you ready for the adventure? Let's go. Let's kick things off in Ethiopia. Tera Sega. Translating to raw meat, this Ethiopian delicacy is exactly what it sounds like. Freshly sliced, raw beef, often eaten without any cooking whatsoever. Ethiopian locals often enjoy Tera Sega alongside injera, a sour flatbread. Tera Sega has roots that date back centuries. Ethiopian warriors traditionally ate raw meat to sustain their energy during long battles. Cooking meat wasn't always practical, so they developed a taste for it fresh from the source. This raw preparation eventually evolved into the beloved dish we see today. Now, I know what you're thinking, raw meat? Is it even safe? For many first-timers, the thought of eating uncooked beef can be intimidating, even shocking. But here's the catch. Ethiopians have mastered the art of preparing raw meat safely. The beef is always fresh, often butchered on the same day it's served. Many Ethiopians believe that eating Tera Sega brings strength, vitality, and a closer connection to their heritage. It's seen as a delicacy that celebrates the purity of natural ingredients without unnecessary additives. Imagine a drink that's both thick and tangy, almost like yogurt. Akpan is a traditional beverage made from fermented corn or millet. The process starts with soaking the grains, grinding them into a smooth paste, and then letting the mixture ferment. This fermentation gives akpan its unique, slightly sour taste and creamy texture. It's thick enough to eat with a spoon, but refreshing enough to drink, making it a cross between a snack and a drink. In West African communities, akpan isn't just a food, it's part of the culture. It's often enjoyed during family gatherings or as a treat on a hot day. Packed with probiotics, akpan is a natural aid for digestion, making it as good for your body as it is for your taste buds. Up next, bushmeat. Imagine savoring a meal prepared from animals found only in the wild. Antelope, porcupine, or even monkey. Bushmeat refers to the meat of wild animals and is a delicacy across various regions in Africa, including West and Central Africa. From forests to savannas, locals hunt wild animals not just for food, but also as part of cultural tradition. Commonly, bushmeat includes antelope, crocodile, and even small primates. Each type of bushmeat offers a unique taste. Imagine something gamier than chicken, yet just as rich in flavor. But bushmeat isn't only about taste. For many communities, it represents a connection to nature and a long-standing tradition passed down through generations. However, sustainable hunting is key, as many communities strive to balance tradition with the need to protect wildlife. Fried grasshoppers, also known as ensenin in Uganda, are more than just a food, they're a seasonal celebration. Preparing fried grasshoppers is an art. First, the insects are harvested fresh from the fields, cleaned thoroughly, and then pan-fried with just the right amount of oil and seasoning. The sizzling sound? That's your invitation to a crispy, savory snack. Now I know what you're thinking. Eating bugs? Really? But before you judge, remember that food is all about perspective. What seems bizarre to one culture can be a delicacy to another. In Africa, fried grasshoppers are more than food. They're a symbol of community, resilience, and creativity. And let's not forget, eating insects is becoming a global trend. From high-end restaurants in Europe to protein bars in the US, the world is catching on to what Africa has known all along. Insects are the future of food. Let's dive into the story of Matura. Originating in Kenya, this dish is deeply rooted in tradition and community. It's often prepared during special occasions like weddings, family gatherings, and even after ceremonies. The preparation process itself is an event. Fresh goat or cow blood is mixed with finely chopped meat, fat, and a blend of spices. Think garlic, ginger, coriander, and sometimes chili for an extra kick. This mixture is carefully stuffed into a cleaned intestine, creating a sausage-like structure. Matura isn't your typical sausage. Made with fresh blood, minced meat, and spices, all packed into a casing, it's cooked to perfection over an open flame. But Matura isn't just about the taste, it's about connection. In many Kenyan communities, making and sharing Matura is a social event. Friends and family gather around the grill, sharing stories, laughter, and, of course, bites of this unique treat. Cane rat, locally known as grass cutter, is a staple in many West African countries, including Ghana, Nigeria, and Côte d'Ivoire. Don't let the name fool you. This isn't your average city rat. Cane rats are large, herbivorous rodents that thrive in wild grasslands and sugarcane fields, giving their meat a clean, unique flavor that's highly prized. The preparation of cane rat is a skill passed down through generations. After being caught in the wild or raised on farms, the animal is carefully cleaned and prepared. It's then seasoned with a blend of local spices, sometimes marinated for hours to enhance its rich, gamey taste. The most common cooking methods? Roasting, grilling, or stewing. Each technique brings out different layers of flavor, from smoky and savory to deep, earthy undertones. But what really sets cane rat apart is its nutritional value. Packed with protein and low in fat, it's considered a healthier alternative to beef or pork in many communities. For those in rural areas, it's also a sustainable food source, as cane rats are abundant and can be farmed with minimal environmental impact. Stink bugs. They are not just random insects. These protein-packed creatures are a vital part of the culinary traditions in countries like South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. Known locally as mapani or senene, these bugs are often collected from the wild during specific seasons, especially when they're most abundant in agricultural fields. But let's address the obvious. Why are they called stink bugs? True to their name, these insects release a potent smell when disturbed. However, skilled cooks know exactly how to neutralize this pungency through careful cleaning and preparation. The bugs are first soaked in water to remove their natural defenses, then boiled or fried to achieve a crispy texture. The result? A nutty, savory treat that many locals describe as addictive. Now here's a fun fact that will surprise you. Stink bugs aren't just eaten on their own. In some regions, they're ground into a paste and added to soups or stews, enhancing the dish with their distinct, earthy flavor. Imagine sitting down to a hearty bowl of stew, only to discover it's seasoned with these surprising ingredients. The next one is kayings. This is a traditional South African delicacy made from rendered sheep fat. It's often enjoyed in rural areas, where nothing from the animal goes to waste. The fat is carefully cut into small pieces and then cooked over low heat until it becomes crispy and golden brown. What you're left with is a flavorful, crunchy snack that's packed with rich, savory goodness. It's a dish with deep cultural roots. Historically, it was a staple for farmers and shepherds who needed a calorie-dense food to keep them going during long, hard days. Kayings also symbolize resourcefulness, showing how communities made the most of what they had. Today, it's a cherished tradition passed down through generations. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone eat straight-up fat? Well, the answer lies in the preparation. When rendered properly, sheep fat transforms into crispy golden nuggets that are incredibly satisfying to bite into. They're often sprinkled with a little salt and served with freshly baked bread, turning a simple meal into a decadent treat. And the flavor? Imagine a rich, umami-packed bite that's reminiscent of bacon, but with an even more intense depth. In fact, many locals swear by kayings as the secret ingredient that makes traditional South African dishes truly shine. Crispy termites. Did you know that termites aren't just a nuisance for your home, but a highly prized delicacy in many parts of Africa? Let's take a closer look. Crispy termites are a popular snack across various African countries, including Uganda, Zambia, and South Africa. These termites are not your average insects. They're a seasonal delicacy, often harvested during the rainy season when they emerge in massive swarms. Catching termites isn't just a task, it's a community activity. People gather under the glow of lights at night, using ingenious traps to collect these winged wonders by the bucketful. Once harvested, the real magic begins. Termites are first cleaned to remove their wings, leaving only the body. They're then lightly salted and fried in hot oil until they're golden and crispy. The aroma? It's nutty, savory, and surprisingly appetizing. And the taste? Fans describe it as a mix between roasted nuts and fried shrimp. But why are termites such a sought-after food? Well, aside from their unique flavor, they're also incredibly nutritious. These little insects are a powerhouse of protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients like iron and zinc. In regions where meat can be scarce or expensive, termites provide a vital source of nourishment that's both affordable and sustainable. And let's talk sustainability for a moment. With the growing focus on eco-friendly diets, termites are gaining attention worldwide as a low-impact food source. Farming or harvesting termites has a minimal carbon footprint compared to traditional livestock, making them a potential solution to future food challenges. Could crispy termites become the next global superfood? Food is one of the most powerful ways to connect with a culture, to learn its history, and to appreciate its ingenuity. But now I have to ask you, would you dare to try any of these unique dishes? Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If this video made you curious, amazed, or even a little hungry, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to ring the bell icon so you never miss another wild food adventure.